Ever wondered what happens when love defies societal norms and age? While many films glamorize relationships between older women and younger men, few take a deep, honest look at the complexities behind these dynamics. If you're tired of seeing love stories that follow the same tired tropes, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into 10 hidden gems that explore these relationships with raw emotion, realistic portrayals, and nuanced storytelling. Get ready to be captivated by these films you might have missed. Each one offers a unique take on the age gap romance that you won't find in mainstream Hollywood. 1. 5 to 7, 2014. In 5 to 7, we are introduced to Brian, an aspiring writer in New York who finds himself entangled in an affair with Arielle, an older French woman. What sets this film apart is the unique lens through which it explores the relationship, one that is bound by a set time frame, symbolized in the title by 5 to 7 p.m., the hours traditionally reserved for extramarital affairs in French culture. Brian, initially hesitant and unaware of the depth of his feelings, soon discovers a world of emotional and intellectual connection with Arielle, which transcends age and marital status. The movie's elegance lies in its careful treatment of the age gap dynamic, offering no judgment, but instead focusing on the emotional complexity of the connection. Through their relationship, Brian undergoes a transformation, evolving from an idealistic young man to someone more in tune with the complexities of love, commitment, and cultural expectations. The film's beautifully crafted cinematography, nuanced performances, and mature storytelling create a compelling narrative about love that is more than just physical attraction. It's about self-awareness and emotional growth. Ultimately, 5 to 7 portrays a fleeting yet profound connection, which, though short-lived, leaves a lasting impact on both characters, making it a standout film on age gap relationships. 2. Ali, Fear Eats the Soul, 1974. Ali, Fear Eats the Soul by Rainer Werner. Fassbinder is a striking and emotionally raw portrayal of an age gap relationship set against the backdrop of post-war West Germany. The film centers around Emmy, a 60-year-old widow, and Ali, a 30-year-old Moroccan migrant, who fall deeply in love despite their cultural and generational differences. Their relationship faces harsh societal scrutiny, particularly due to Ali's immigrant background and Emmy's age, which creates intense personal and social challenges. Fassbinder's direction is deliberate and powerful, focusing on the personal costs of love when it defies societal conventions. What makes this film stand out is its compassionate handling of a controversial topic. It's not just about the age gap between the characters, but rather about the prejudice they face, highlighting the intolerance of the society around them. The film critiques the racism and xenophobia prevalent in Germany at the time, exploring how these external forces shape the characters' relationship. Both Emmy and Ali find comfort and solace in one another, yet their love is never idealized. It is marred by misunderstanding, rejection, and the harsh realities of living in a divided society. Ali, Fear Eats the Soul, ultimately serves as a powerful statement on love's capacity to survive despite societal resistance, focusing on emotional truth rather than romanticized notions of relationships. 3. Gloria Bell, 2018. Gloria Bell, a remake of Sebastian Lelio's 2013 film, Gloria, features Julianne Moore in a standout performance as a free-spirited, newly divorced woman in her 50s. Living a life filled with spontaneity and adventure, Gloria embarks on a romance with a younger man, Arnold, played by John Turturro. The film explores the complexities of dating later in life and the challenges of navigating love when you're no longer young. While many films about older women and younger men often focus on the novelty or scandal of their romance, Gloria Bell treats the relationship with a refreshing sincerity. Gloria is not defined by her age, but by her individuality, wit, and emotional depth. The film's focus is on the messy, imperfect aspects of love, heartbreak, misunderstanding, and the vulnerability of opening oneself up to another person after a lifetime of experiences. As Gloria's relationship with Arnold grows, she faces the delicate balance between independence and the desire for connection. What makes Gloria Bell particularly powerful is its portrayal of aging not as something to be feared or avoided, but as part of the natural process of life. The film is an uplifting reminder that love is always possible, no matter your age, and that it's never too late to embrace new beginnings. 4. Film Stars Don't Die in Liverpool, 2017. based on the memoir by Peter Turner, film stars. Don't Die in Liverpool tells the heartbreaking story of the relationship between the legendary American actress Gloria Graham, played by Annette Bening, and the much younger British actor Peter Turner, Jamie Bell. Set against the backdrop of Graham's final years, the film focuses on the intense yet brief affair between the two, marked by love, illness, and the trials of fame. The film is emotionally charged, portraying how their relationship transcends the age gap, revealing a deep connection that grows despite their differences. As Graham battles illness, Peter becomes her caregiver, leading to a deeper understanding of the complexities of love and the human condition. The age difference between Gloria and Peter isn't just a backdrop, but a key element that influences their relationship, adding layers of vulnerability and poignancy to their bond. What makes film stars Don't Die in Liverpool stand out is how it handles the intersection of love, fame, and mortality. The film emphasizes that relationships are not immune to the passage of time, and that love can grow even in the face of illness and impending loss. It's a tender, beautiful story of two people who, despite the odds, find something profound in each other's company. 5. 24 Weeks, 2016. 24 Weeks is a German drama that focuses on Christiane, a successful cabaret performer in her 40s, and her much younger husband, Tobias. When Christiane discovers that her unborn child has severe disabilities, she is faced with an incredibly difficult decision. The film explores their emotional journey as they grapple with the implications of their circumstances. While the central focus is on the couple's struggle, the film also sheds light on the intimate dynamics of their relationship. The younger Tobias supports Christiane through the painful process of deciding whether to continue with the pregnancy. But the tension between their professional lives and personal struggles creates a powerful backdrop. The age gap is not the primary focus of the film, but adds a unique layer to their partnership, highlighting the differences in their approaches to life, work, and family. 24 Weeks is a raw and unflinching portrayal of grief, love, and the complexities of making life-altering decisions. The film's strength lies in its willingness to confront difficult, uncomfortable subjects and explore them with empathy and emotional depth. It's a story about the vulnerability and strength that emerge when a couple is forced to face an unimaginable situation together. Ultimately, 24 Weeks captures the fragile nature of life and love, making it a deeply moving and thought-provoking experience. 6. Personal Effects, 2009. In Personal Effects, Michelle Pfeiffer and Ashton Kutcher star as two people who find each other through a shared experience of loss. After both of their loved ones are tragically murdered, they form a bond based on mutual grief. Michelle plays a woman struggling to come to terms with her brother's death, while Ashton portrays a man dealing with the murder of his father. Their age gap relationship is subtle and grounded in the emotional intensity of their shared trauma, which makes it feel incredibly real and relatable. The film avoids the usual tropes of an older woman, younger man dynamic, opting instead for a more profound exploration of how grief can bring people together in unexpected ways. Their relationship isn't about physical attraction, but about healing and finding solace in one another's company. The way the two characters support and learn from each other, despite their age differences, is the heart of the film. The bond between them grows not out of a desire to simply move on, but because they find comfort in shared pain. Personal Effects isn't about sexual desire or romantic idealization. It's a film about the quiet, often painful process of healing after loss, and how human connection can emerge in the most unlikely of circumstances. 7. Green Chair, 2005. Green Chair is a South Korean film that pushes boundaries with its bold depiction of an age gap relationship that flouts social norms. The film tells the story of a 32-year-old woman, Yoon, and a 19-year-old man, Hoon, who begin an illicit relationship after Yoon is released from prison for corrupting him. Their romance is taboo, but the film focuses on the emotional undercurrents that define their bond, making it a unique and daring exploration of forbidden love. What makes Green Chair stand out is its refusal to romanticize the relationship, instead opting for an honest, almost clinical portrayal of the characters' emotional and psychological states. The age difference between Yoon and Hoon is not just a source of tension, it is central to the narrative and their emotional development. Both characters are outcasts in their own ways, Yoon due to her criminal past, and Hoon due to the public judgment of their relationship. As they navigate their intense feelings for one another, they find themselves caught between love, guilt, and societal condemnation. The film delves into whether love can truly exist outside the constraints of societal norms, and whether two people can exist in a vacuum away from judgment. Green Chair is an emotional and intellectual exploration of taboo relationships and the complexities of human desire. 8. Hello, My Name is Doris, 2015. Hello, My Name is Doris features Sally Field in a standout performance as Doris, a quirky woman in her 60s, who becomes infatuated with a younger co-worker named John, Max Greenfield. The film follows Doris as she embarks on a journey of self-discovery, stepping out of her comfort zone and into the world of love and dating after years of emotional isolation. While Doris's infatuation with John initially seems comical, the film delves deeper into her struggles with loneliness, self-worth, and the desire for intimacy at an older age. The age gap between Doris and John is not treated as a joke or a superficial plot device. Instead, the film treats their potential romance with sensitivity and emotional depth. Doris is a complex character whose late-blooming courage is inspiring as she navigates the awkwardness and vulnerability of dating in her later years. Hello, My Name is Doris is both a humorous and poignant exploration of love, second chances, and finding one's place in the world at any age. It is a heartwarming reminder that love is not reserved for the young, and that it's never too late to pursue happiness, romance, and self-discovery. 9. Queen of Hearts, 2019. Queen of Hearts is a gripping Danish-Swedish psychological thriller that delves deep into the power dynamics, moral boundaries, and devastating consequences of an affair between a stepmother, Anne, and her teenage stepson. Anne, a successful lawyer, seems to have the perfect life. She's powerful, attractive, and happily married. However, when she starts an affair with her 17-year-old stepson, the film reveals how the lines between love, lust, and control become blurred in such a relationship. What makes Queen of Hearts so compelling is its unflinching portrayal of the complexity of desire, particularly when power imbalances are at play. The film challenges the viewer to question moral boundaries, especially when emotions and physical attraction collide. The affair is not portrayed as a mere romantic fling, but as a destructive force that slowly unravels Anne's seemingly perfect life. The age gap relationship, combined with the stepmother-stepson dynamic, creates a tension that drives the plot forward, leading to shocking revelations and moral reckonings. Queen of Hearts is a provocative exploration of how far someone is willing to go to satisfy their desires and the devastating aftermath when those desires violate ethical boundaries. 10. I Am Love, 2009. In I Am Love, Tilda Swinton portrays Emma, the matriarch of a wealthy Italian family involved in the textile industry. When she meets a younger chef, Antonio, a friend of her son, Emma is awakened to a new world of passion and desire. Set in the luxurious, beautiful landscapes of Italy, the film uses food, art, and sensory experiences to symbolize Emma's emotional and physical awakening. The age gap between Emma and Antonio is portrayed not just as a source of attraction, but as a catalyst for Emma's self-discovery and liberation from the confines of her marriage. The film is an exploration of desire, as both an empowering and destructive force. Emma's love for Antonio becomes a moment of personal freedom, breaking away from her suffocating role as a wife and mother in a traditional, wealthy family. However, this newfound passion also brings profound consequences. I Am Love is an immersive and visually stunning film that uses the sensory experience of food, textiles, and nature to mirror Emma's emotional journey. It's a beautifully tragic portrayal of how love and self-awareness can both liberate and tear apart the very fabric of one's life. The film's exploration of the complexity of love, identity, and personal awakening is both haunting and unforgettable. There you have it, 10 films that provide a more realistic, nuanced look at relationships between older women and younger men. These movies aren't about the age difference, but about love, connection, and the complexities that come with these unique dynamics. Let me know which one you're most excited to watch in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden gems and cinematic deep dives. See you in the next video.